Creatine is not just for bodybuilders anymore. Anyone who wants to perform better or recover faster from their Tuesday night pickleball game can benefit. Recent studies show evidence of cognitive benefits as well, particularly if you're sleep deprived, stressed, depressed, or elderly. The phosphocreatine in your brain and muscles helps you regenerate ATP, the key energy source during high-intensity activities. Creatine is one of the most studied supplements. It is completely safe and natural with no side effects, no withdrawal, and no suppression of endogenous creatine production. It's consistently shown to stimulate muscle growth and improve athletic performance, particularly power output. It's been shown to improve symptoms of depression, and some studies show reductions in fatigue or sleep deprivation symptoms, and there is some debate about whether it improves memory as well. You get creatine from meat and fish, but most meat eaters still only have their muscle creatine stores 3/4 full. Around 20% of people are, through genetics or diet, naturally walking around pretty much maxed out on creatine. They're called creatine non-responders, meaning the increase from supplementing is less than 10. Definitely not me. I gained a couple pounds as soon as I loaded up. This water weight will return to normal if you stop supplementing, but creatine helps you gain strength and muscle more easily when you exercise. So any strength or performance gains you make will be yours to keep even if you stop supplementing. Around 3 to 5 grams a day will get most people the maximum benefits after a few weeks. It's a slow process, but you can speed it up with a loading phase of 20 to 25 grams a day for a week, then back to your maintenance dose. The common recommendation is 5 grams a day, but this ignores your body weight and dietary habits. I would recommend taking between 0.03 and 0.07 grams per kilogram of your body weight, depending on how much meat and fish you eat. So a 250-pound vegetarian might need 8 grams a day, whereas a 150-pound meat eater might only need 2 grams a day for their maintenance dose. There are a lot of forms of creatine, but the most studied is creatine monohydrate. It's also the cheapest. Buying the powder in bulk is $29 for 1,000 grams, which for me is about 10 cents a day, taking 3.6 grams. I've got a link in the description below. This is not sponsored, but I do make a commission if you buy through the links. Personally, I don't use the powder. It's, what is the word? It's
nasty.
Yes, just like a mouthful of sand. Liquid creatine seems like a great solution, but it relies on a form of creatine that is much less studied than the gold standard. They've recently figured out how to get creatine mono into gummies, but you gotta be careful. Some of these companies are being sued for selling gummies that have basically zero creatine. I tried 4 different brands, and the clear winner is Push Gummies. Not only were they the only brand with third-party verification of their creatine content, they also tasted the best, which is crazy because they're the only ones that are sugar-free. They're sweetened with xylitol, which is actually supposed to be good for your teeth. To make sure I wasn't crazy, I had 6 other people blind taste test them to confirm they were the best tasting. I asked them what percentage they thought the sugar was reduced compared to normal candy. They estimated that the sugar-free Push Gummies had 75% of the sugar of a gummy worm, whereas the peach gummies from Bounce Nutrition with 8 grams of sugar per serving were perceived as having slightly less sugar. So these are what I've been taking. I simply could not bring myself to take the powder every day, but I do want candy pretty much every night. It cost me about $1 a day, and the performance gains are insane. I recover so fast. After trying to gain muscle for 15 to 20 years, I've made more progress at age 35 than I did from age 18 to 34. All of these gummy brands sent me the product to try for free. My recommendation is not sponsored, but I do make a commission if you buy through my referral links. If there are any updates, I'll put them at the top of the description. Let me know if you've tried creatine, what you think of the gummies, and thanks for watching.